We got the Wharning with an H, right? A little bit of a hint to a Warncliffe, perhaps. A little bit of play on words. I like that. A Johan Jordan design. I love him as a designer. He's done some crazy, wild, nice that I absolutely like. I think the Shrike is one of them, if I'm not mistaken. And a few others we've checked out here in the channel from time to time. S45V and steel with the black PVD coating. Gotta love it. Got aluminum on the handle and Norplex Ultrex micarta handle with a button liner lock. Now, these are selling out pretty quick right now. I mean, Kizer's April drop has been insane. I typically like to give you guys multiple different links to multiple different dealers, so you got some options. If it goes out of stock here, you can find it in stock somewhere else. Again, all those links will be down below. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. That being said, we got some paperwork. We have some additional hardware, which is always welcome. We have a Kizer Koala here taking a vacation camping in the woods. Then we got a standard Kizer wiping cloth. Here's the knife. Let's go ahead and waste no time and take a look here. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, baby. All right, this one's looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, all right. Got some silica candy. Don't need that. And man, oh man, we got to zoom in for this one. Check it out. Definitely a good combo here with the black aluminum there, and the Norplex Ultrex micarta actually looks pretty good here with the black and gray sort of combo there. Deep pocket carry clip. Not reversible on the other side for some reason. I don't know why they do that. Some knives, they just knock it out of the park. They make them reversible. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's 2026. Then you come across some other knives where they like forget to do a reversible pocket clip, especially on a button-operated liner lock, which is a very ambidextrous friendly knife. I don't get it. We have a interesting sort of triangular-looking trapezoid-looking thumb stud here, and we got the purple and black accent here like we've seen on a lot of their other knives. I got a few I'm going to compare it to here in a moment, but let's go ahead and send it here, get it deployed, and bam. Whoo, man. I'll tell you what, the pictures did not do it justice. It looked a little bit smaller, medium size-ish in the pictures, but now that it's on hand, this is a large knife. Right, through and through, it's not an extra large, it's not a medium, it's a large knife, and it looks the best. I know they're playing on the whole Warncliffe sort of naming convention with the Wharning with an H. It's more of a sheep's foot geometry for me, reverse tanto, whatever you want to call it. Got that flat grind and that black PVD coating on there. That tip is going to be very pokey right there. Great for utility cuts and drop cuts. Nice long straight edge there for sure. Good plunge grind situation right off the bat. That's looking good. You won't be developing a smile anytime soon, except for your face, right? Because this is looking like a sweet little folder right here. Of course, I got to break it in a little bit, right? Button deployment, pretty solid. We got ball bearings here. Down deployment is good. Reverse flick. Oh yeah, that's just how I like to do it with the nail of the middle finger there. That's how you do it. Check it out. Bam, one last time for science. Oh yeah, you got plenty of room, good access to the actual button there. Same with thumb deployment. So definitely that department checks all the boxes. Looking at the ergos here, full 4-finger grip, right, with my average size hands. Then you got some jimping here and the ability to forward choke quite a bit there. I absolutely love that. That micarta is actually pretty grippy, right? And the QC here is through the roof. It's actually nice and very well placed, no gaps or anything like that. Love to see it. And it's matching on the other side as well. They didn't cut corners or make it just a portion. I mean, it's the exact same outline on the opposite end. Love it. Got some Kizer branding. Johan Jordan collaboration there with the model name and S45V and steel, which is a pretty good medium tier, right? Premium steel these days. Love to see that. We got some milling on the inside for weight reduction, right? Feels pretty good, lightweight in the hand. And we have a matching aluminum backspacer with your lanyard little tube or post right there for all my lanyard people out there. There you go. I mean, I gotta tell you, this is my kind of geometry all day. I absolutely love the look of this thing. I'm not sure why they didn't send it originally. Took them a bit to send me this one as a separate package as compared to all the other knives that I got a chance to check out here for the April drop. But this is solid. Of course, you got the button operated liner lock. That's just the way to go in 2026, right? No more of the plunge lock button locks as much, but yeah, the button liner lock, that's where it's at. Kizer, Vosteed, many other brands are definitely doing this the most and implementing this locking system on a lot of their models. And I just gotta say, man, they are getting it right. They're absolutely doing it right. Gotta love them for that. Keeping it with that black and purple little theme there, there is the Kizer Drop Bear Zero. This one also dropped here very recently. This one's got potential for knife of the year for me, 2026. I'm telling you right now. And then here we got the Renaissance. This one also dropped here in April as well. And it's a little bit shorter, has also a very similar Wharncliffe sheep's foot sort of blend. It's a little bit of a smaller handle, smaller blade. Full on micarta on this one with recessed liners. All of them rocking the amazing button operated liner lock. So just can't go wrong with it. Think of a Spyderco compression lock, but with a button, much easier to actuate, deploy, open and close. You get the picture. So yeah, these are all pretty sweet. And needless to say, if you like the black and purple combo, yeah, they got many models on there with that color scheme. Speaking of variants, there are two variants for this one. We have the black on black that we looked at here, and then we have a satin finish, also S45VN steel with aluminum handles and kind of like a beige looking Norplex Ultrex micarta. So you still get the same materials, just different finish. They are around 3.71 and 3.72 ounces. Blade length is going to be a whopping 3.40 inches with a handle length of 3.36 and an overall length of 7.77. So check your local laws. Right, those were the specs you definitely want to know about the Wharning. It just dropped April 1st. So chances are it's still in stock right now. Again, I'll have all the links down below.